What's up guys, Pleasure back from another video, and today is finally the day I reach Ultimate Champion, finally back in this league and really happy and stoked about sharing my replays to you guys. And it was not easy at all because all the matches will be close, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the first match. Alright, first game here against LB Vicente. So he's going to be playing a broken meta deck with Phoenix and Mirror. Any deck with Phoenix, Mirror, and Mother Witch is a direct hard counter to Classic Bait, and it's just extremely difficult to reach Ultimate Champion in general with Classic Bait with like a non-meta deck. And you guys will see in a second. So I had to go for a Goblin Gang because I knew that Phoenix was going to kill my Valk. And I knew I had to go for an E-Spirit to counter that egg, because you never want the Phoenix to respawn, because you're going to lose like your whole tower if it does. And I decided to take the rocket on this Fisherman because I knew he's playing RG. And you can get away with a rocket in single Elixir because they can't go RG lightning right away at the bridge. But here, I just went for our Inferno Tower. And I thought he had Firewall, because I'm sure, but he should have Lightning there, but he didn't, so we prevented all the damage. I went for a Princess Ops lane, so he couldn't build a big push. And I thought he was going to go with the Mother Witch in the middle to like kill the Princess, but he doesn't. So I just go for a Valk there, and for Gom Gang, help you guys down to RG, and Log to knock it back. It does get a hit, and I'm really surprised that they nerfed Goblin Barrel out of Goblin hit speed, first hit speed out of everything, like the RG, Skillet King. Those cards need to nerf, but I don't know. Like Goblin Barrel now has like the lowest usage rate. If you go on Royale API and like search up most popular cards, it's probably be at the very bottom. Anyways, our opponent here is going to go for the aggressive Mother Witch here. So I went for a Log, and then I went for a risky E-Spirit because this is like really risky because I need to kill the Mother Witch, but I think I've spaced it out really good there. And Princess in the back, so we can like get good lightning value. And for Gombrel here, and then I think I went for a late Inferno Tower. And Valk clean everything up. Yeah, I think this is the first time I've seen him play as Lightning, so now I know he's playing Lightning. He's been super aggressive here, knowing that he has like a lot of expensive cards in hand. And his Log was like way out of cycle, so we got a really nice connection there. And Goblin Barrel is so slow that Electro Spirit by itself can almost full counter a Goblin Barrel now. It's so ridiculous. So for Goblin Barrel here, and he does take the Log. He just log that, and here I back off because I know that I'm down by a little bit, and my Princess is gonna die anyways. So the E-Spirit was kind of like not the best, but it was whatever. And for Valk first, and then High Inferno Tower here, and Princess right away because I thought he was gonna Lightning and be low on Elixir, but he didn't. And his counter push here is insane. So you had to be careful when for Goblin Barrel here. And really good Mother Witch by him. And I had to waste a Goblin Gang here, but yeah, to defend. And for Valk as well, he wastes his Log. It's very good. And here I just noticed he overcommitted so much, so I went for Goblin Barrel. And that Princess was kind of aggressive. So I thought he was lower on Elixir, but he had enough for Fisherman there. Here it kind of got sketchy because I had to be careful about where I play my Goblin Gang. And I know he has all the spells in the world. So yeah. I'm for the High Inferno to snipe at Mother Witch. Luckily he goes down. And here I went for Valk. Because I thought that RG was going to get another hit. I was like not going to risk it. But that gets really close here. Rocket barely comes down right before the lightning. So yeah, not an easy matchup at all for Logbait, like absolute hard counter, but managed to keep up the pressure and not give him too much Mother Witch value. Alright guys, next game here against Jordan, and he's going to be playing another broken deck showcasing the Phoenix and Mirror, and this time in Elixir Golem. So as long as you keep up the pressure pretty well and not give him too much spell value, you should always beat these decks. So I'm for Golem Gang here, so he can't like build a big push on one side, or else he takes a lot of damage. In this case, he does take a lot of damage. So I went for a Valkyrie here, and I was going to try to get rocket value as much as possible. So I waited, see what he does, and yeah, he just gave us so much rocket value there. A typical Elixir Golem player. And Electro Spirit's better than Ice Spirit right now because of that very reason, to try to kill the eggs and log, because E Spirit plus log can full counter the Phoenix eggs, and they can chain onto multiple if you have multiple Phoenix eggs to deal with. So kind of got unlucky that because that one egg hatched, but that was fine. And I believe I just went for a Golem Barrel here. When it's a weak tower, see what's up, and he does zap that. You'll notice that bad Elixir Golem players will try to defend more because they don't understand how to like sack damage to take damage. So that actually goes in your favor because they're wasting Elixir on defense when they should be going offense, because Elixir Golem is mainly an offensive deck that only wins by tower trading and 3 crowning your opponent. So I'm for a nice rocket. Log, because rocket by itself doesn't kill healer, so you always want to try to kill the healer if they play it behind Elixir Golem. And I tried to not give him too much arrows value here. So I'm for Valk to kill the first egg, and Electro Spirit making sure that it actually dies. Don't want to risk anything. And for Gomber, obviously he just wasted his arrows, and yeah, I knew that I was going to win here because he tried to defend that with a 7 elixir for 3. And he goes in, so he just gives us rocket value. I think he should have waited a little longer so I could hit the Phoenix too, but that's fine. And just terrible arrows there. He could have hit the Goblin Gang as well, but gets lucky for us. And he just tries wasting elixir on defense again, which I'm happy about. It's just a player with matchup losing. And yeah, I just had to play defense and just rocket the tower for the win. Even for Gombral, noticing that he wastes his arrows, he has to waste mirror arrows. And all I had to do was rocket here. Take W. And I think since cards are level 11, like replays are kind of messed up, so some of the replays are not accurate because it's all level 11. Because the real gameplay is at level 14, but I don't know why. Alright guys, next match here against this Japanese player, and once again it's going to be another broken Phoenix cycle deck. So I'm for E-Spirit here, and log help negate much of the minor damage, because try not to let a minor on your tower if you have like cheap cards to defend it, because it does a lot of damage. So for Gombo there, and I'm not sure why he didn't log, but I took the rocket value there, and he wasn't happy about that. So I guess I went for Princess Bridge here to see what's up. And he does go with the Phoenix, so I went for Inferno Tower. Thought he was going to go over the Miner with this, but instead he goes with the Rocket. So I guess that was well played. And as you guys can see, he has triple spell with a 3-card cycle, which he should win because he also has Tesla to block the Princess at all times. And the only way to win this matchup, guys, is to go opposite lane, which you'll see in a second. And to try to catch your miners as possible, if possible. So here to set Gombrel first so I can cycle back to it faster while defending the queen at the same time. I know that you would waste some elixir, popping the ability. And I tried to catch something like a cannon or something, but forgot he had the Phoenix there, so unable to break through. And he goes with a really annoying push. I think it would have been better for him to miner with the egg, but he chose to attack the weaker side. I'm for Gonbro, but he just got back to his log right here. Just enough Elixir. Yeah, I think I went for a super aggressive princess, knowing that he was low on Elixir. Yep. Very good princess on my end. I forced out a really late Phoenix there. And you can't just let it alone on your tower, guys. You gotta waste, like, at least spend one Elixir trying to defend it. Okay, so that just evens out the damage already. And I believe I went for a rocket here. Just try to get in the lead again. And he wasted the queen there. I'm not sure why he played it there, but... Okay, goes a really nice minor rocket. So I had to wait for a rocket to come down and go for a Valkyrie. And for a log here on the Arch Queen. And he wastes one Elixir. And that was a really good Tesla by him, just predicting our princess. And I had to go for a rocket to catch up on damage. Also, I'm trying to play my Inferno tower close to my tower, but not in rocket range, so it can help defend against a miner as well. Okay, goes with a really nice rocket there to finish off the Goblin Gang. And Phoenix, of course, respawns because it's broken. And the only reason why I believe Supercell releases broken cards nowadays to try to like get people to spend money to max it out before they nerf it. Because I've noticed the trend when Goblin Drill came out, like that card was busted and everyone like wanted to upgrade it. And same thing goes for champions. Like, of course they're busted when they come out, but everyone wants to max it out. And once everyone has it maxed and it's popular because everyone has it maxed and everyone is using it, they just nerf it. Okay, I went for a log, try to sneak in some damage, but I noticed that he needed one rocket. So here, he just gets intense. So cue up the intense music and let you guys spectate. Straight for a kill, just knowing that he was out of Elixir at that moment. And game. Alright guys, we're in our final match here against this Expo player, and I would have shown you guys the mirror matchup against Charles there, but the replay was kind of messed up and it was kind of awkward. So anyways, I'm just gonna start a log here, and for a Golem Gang in the back. And I took this risk rocketing this Arch Queen because I knew that he couldn't like go for a naked expo because I thought he was low on Elixir, and he was. And for a Gombro out away, knowing that his log was out of cycle, and do get a really nice connection that puts us in a really solid lead. But against this expo deck is a absolute hard counter to log bait if they play it right, and they always can outcycle your rocket and get like 2 or 3 expos down at once. Because you can't really rocket the pump at all because you need it for the expo and sometimes Arch Queen, but mainly the expo. The only downside to his deck is it's kind of heavy and kind of predictable in a sense that when you know that they have Barbarians, Hunter, and Ice Golem. So you'll notice the only time I'll attack is when he plays Elixir Pump, because he's gonna have like no Elixir to defend my pushes and get a good counter push off. So here, it's kind of skeptical, so I kind of waited and went for a Valkyrie there, and I think I went for Rocket because, yeah, I wasn't going to risk anything. I knew he had enough Elixir to play his Barbarians or Arch Queen, and now that Rocket was crucial, and I think that won me the game. Just playing it safe and taking a little damage versus taking a lot of damage and potentially losing your whole tower. So for aggressive push here, knowing that his log was out of cycle, but he does a really good Ice Golem there to negate some of the damage. I just went for a Valk up high and Inferno Tower because I knew he was low. I actually didn't go for Inferno Tower, I think I went for Rock instead. And I think he tries to outcycle us, so sometimes you want to try to predict the expo with the princess, but he went for a nice Ice Golem there. And when you notice their tower's down to like 2 rocket range, you just want to time out their expos and just go for defensive Inferno Tower opposite lane so they can't get like fireball value if they have it. And you just outcycle this log once again. Yeah, basically his expo is dead to a log there, and here's Rocket for the win. Once again, just close matches and just key decisions in the game. Small decisions can dictate whenever you win or lose, especially against these impossible matchups. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will show you guys a replay there against Charles, but it's kind of messed up. I'll show you real quick. Here's like level 11, and it shows that I have won, but if you fast forward here, my tower is like almost dead, and it's a 73 HP, and just, yeah, shows him winning, but yeah, I won there for some reason. The replay is kind of messed up. And guys, for confirmation, I did reach it. It's not a fake screenshot, guys. 1736 is my points. Yeah. And rank 350 right now. And see you guys later, and really stoked about this. Bye guys.